Ugh.
There needs to be context.
Content.
Travis just came.
Travis, do it again.
Oh, that was not it.
That was not it.
That was not it, boy. Maybe this Friday night thing isn't a good idea. They don't know which Friday, though.
Man, what a nice...
The 13th.
What a nice breezy Friday in April.
Yeah. How's this for an opening?
Start out with Taylor getting a fucking vest to put on when it's 25 degrees
It's a
outside.
hoodie without sleeves, but I have a long
that's a
sleeve
vest.
shirt on under it.
It's a vest.
All right, so episode 2. No further introduction. I'm Brendan.
This Logan.
Travis. We were going, what is that laugh? What are you doing? Travis is here too, and I'm
Travis.
Taylor.
Damn it.
We're going to struggle keeping Travis like on point here because apparently he's gotten very little sleep tonight, this week.
Whole week.
Allegedly.
All week, allegedly, and
4 hours
he's
a
going to
day.
get distracted by a shadow. So, yeah. You know how when you kind of got a dog that gets up there in age? Oh, Christ.
I'm the one you're worried about?
For context with the giggling that you're hearing from a couple of people, there's a... We have like a Chromebook that we're
MacBook.
using to look up sources, and Brendan just looked something up, and only him and Logan can see it.
Okay.
And I feel very bummed.
I wanted to clown on Travis, and I Googled Shaggy.
Oh, of course.
And I just expected naturally the first thing to come up to be Scooby-Doo. And I just,
It's just Shaggy, the musician.
Instead we got Shaggy Rogers.
Is that wasn't me? Is that him? Okay. We can't look up Shaggy from Scooby-Doo though, because I don't know that we want to do a face reveal this early in the podcast.
Yeah,
it seems a little early on.
It'd be too on point.
Yeah.
That's
That would be
true.
hilarious though if it's just like Brendan's face, Logan's face, Taylor's face, and then just Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It's like, hey, face reveal, guys.
until he puts that damn headset on. That's what we're going to do.
It's just a really
I
bad
will flip this table.
pixelated Shaggy.
Pixelated Shaggy, but with a headset edited on the Shaggy face. I think that would be great. You can't flip this
I
table.
will flip this table.
You
right
haven't
now.
been going to the gym that much.
I have.
Joe,
Look at those veins
with
popping out.
Joe.
Ah!
It's because you're skinny, not swole.
He's got
I had a buddy in high school that I always said that he had starved myself abs because he was like, oh, look at me, I'm ripped. No, you're not ripped. You're fucking 40 pounds.
You see,
have
I
you
have
know.
those abs.
Yeah,
I'll
listen.
have you know, I've been working on these starve myself abs every day this week.
Logan, the hate just comes from a place of jealousy. That's all.
I just imagine if Travis actually tried to flip the table, his elbows would just sound like 2 eggs cracking.
That'd be my best.
It would just be all of him. He'd crumple down into a little puddle of man. That's a great band name. Maybe it's just because of Puddle of Mud. Maybe that's why I think that's a great
Puddle of
name. Puddle of Man.
I want to laugh along, but it's so true.
35.
32.
All right. Do we have any topics to go over? I know we've kind of been like talking about some stuff over the course of the week.
And then his grapes.
God damn it.
Every
That
Every
was
week.
very
Listen,
soon.
I do want to
later.
add something to this real quick before we move on.
Of course, he wants to defend himself.
There's
guys.
a Hulu movie called Fresh. It's got
Fresh grapes.
Sebastian Stan in it, Winter Soldier himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, beginning of the movie, they're sampling grapes. So I just want to say that I'm not the only one.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He
in the
eats
movie?
people, but that's beside the point. That's beside the point.
and we're
Somebody wrote this
back to
script,
bashing.
so obviously it's a thing if 2 people in the
Yes.
movie were sampling grapes.
Yeah, of course. It's crossed people's minds in the same way that eating a person has crossed that writer's mind.
Moving on. Anyway, so let's do
that backfired, didn't it, there, bud?
let's do hot takes.
All right, so here's... And let's not make them all fucking video game related.
Talk about Brendan's camping canteen he's got on the table right now for his water.
Yeah, again with the visual shit.
How about his-
Again with the
you
visual
got, you got
shit.
water.
Travis, we're
sparkling
not a
water.
video podcast yet.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We'll get there eventually.
I described it
When
just
we
fine.
figure out how to use cameras.
Back to the rotary phone for
Yeah.
streaming.
Yeah. That's another thing we were talking about before the podcast. Somebody has to have, if somebody knows of like somebody that's messed around with the rotary phone to the point that the rotary phone, listen, that they've turned it into a fucking USB, that they've turned a rotary phone into a USB mic. Post in the comments. I want to see it. And I clearly don't feel like putting in the effort to Google if anybody's ever done this. It would be very easy to Google, but let's get the people involved.
Yes.
There have only been 2 comments on our social platforms, both of which are from 2 people from this podcast, and both of them are about grapes.
God damn.
God damn it.
Is one of them me? Did I comment? Did I?
You commented on the YouTube one.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And you put a time code in there, and I was like, what's this about? And it was right at the grape part. And I'm like, God damn it.
Right at the great part.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, that's right. I said skip to 1738 for some rage. That's what it was.
That's our rage montage.
Well, because Brendan literally went like, okay, guys, sampling grapes. And like, that's how Okay, so Brendan, give us an example of one of your hot takes. Start us off.
Well, you said no video game. I was just going to...
We can do video games.
Okay.
Let's just not make the whole...
Well, I was just going to say that I think that GTA games are hard to play. I think they're just...
What?
They're hard to play. Mechanically. It's a hard commitment.
I'm so glad that Travis wasn't here for the last thing. We're not talking
What
about
last thing?
Don't, yeah.
This is
Ken, edit that
episode 2.
Can't edit that out. So, okay, I get what you're saying with like the sprint animations and shit.
Just
right?
moving in general doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I
tank
get that.
controls.
Have you tried doing GTA 5 in first person? It makes you want to throw the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's not good.
There's like no, I don't know what they. I was trying to think of like a term or something. There's no like equilibrium or something. It feels like your character has no balance.
It's the same for Red Dead 2. Like when you're riding a horse, that shit. Terrible.
You have no idea what's going on. It's like you're in a washing machine and you're
like
looking out through the glass door.
when they gave us first person, I felt like I had a whole new game. It's like
A bad one.
You had third person,
bad game.
but then you
A
had
bad
first
game.
person.
But there's a
You
weird...
had a bad game.
There's a weird like lag with the first person on it. I just feel like the response of it is just not good.
You play this on your PS4 or your PS5?
PS4.
Okay.
I don't know about the response time. I always thought the response time was okay. I'll be honest, and I think I've talked about this before just on the podcast, but like that game to me is just Need for Speed, but you can get out of your car because it's basically a racing game. That's how I treat it, and I think the driving in the game is phenomenal.
The driving's fine. It's the movement.
Boo.
It's everything that Need for Speed needed to be.
Yeah.
Should have been.
Trying to drive in GTA 4, which I played the fuck out of GTA 4, especially in the lead up to GTA 5, is sinful compared to GTA 5. Like it is atrocious.
I did a lot of...
drugs in college.
I didn't go to college and I didn't do drugs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He's just straight.
In GTA 4, I did a lot of... I didn't have much to do in the game. Just towards the end, no one was really playing anymore. So I did this thing where I called it Gargoyling, where you just climb on top of the highest things and you just crouch down and you just look like a little gargoyle.
You just watch. That was the end game for you. I got to the top of a building, which, by the way, you could teleport to on some of those buildings.
Travis just uses GTA as a looking down simulator.
Like a streetlight post or whatever.
So you played Spider-Man, but without webs?
Before Spider-Man came out, there was GTA 4.
A looking down simulator.
Watching cars pass by simulator. That's all it was.
Travis, and I want to say this early on in the podcast, Travis is genuinely one of the nicest, most wholesome people on the planet, but God, are you easy to make fun of, dude. I don't know what it is. And I think I
look like Shaggy.
I think you like it. I do. You're a little masochist, but like I think I genuinely like. Oh my God! Like you're so nice and you're insanely wholesome, and sometimes I even feel bad. But fuck, dude, you say some dumb shit. You say some really dumb shit sometimes.
God damn it, Travis.
You mean to tell me you never went gargoyling before?
No.
Travis.
Why does that sound like a sex move?
It's either a sex move or like something that you do like over a toilet.
Something illegal.
I have 100% gargoyled in real life over that toilet, though. That's definitely happened once or twice in my life.
What does that mean?
You know, where you just crouch on top of the toilet, like feet on the seat.
I can't. What? Oh,
All right.
Oh, God. All right. Brendan Googled something again.
I don't know what the source is from.
Did you Google gargoyling?
Here's the thing. You know when Brendan's Googling something because you can probably hear a slight tippy tap, and then also me and Travis's laughter dies off, and Brendan and Logan just giggle.
Well, keep it going because it's about gargoyling, but just keep it going.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, there's
The real thing.
a few different.
This might be on the Instagram.
All right,
this might be not.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the thing that came up on
The Instagram. Let's go.
on Google. I typed in gargoyling. It says hazing, known as gargoyling, which forced people to urinate in their own mouth.
and that's from the Navy.
Travis loves doing this. That's from the Navy. What does that? What does that mean? It's from the Navy.
I don't know.
That's hazing for the Navy.
Navy's into with some weird stuff, huh?
No further sources on this. It says also that they were forced to run naked while their comrades hit them with frozen thongs. But
Also been there, yeah.
I'm not going to read any more into this, but so apparently Travis likes to go gargoyling.
That's a little bit of ingenuity. Frozen thongs is like one of the weirdest,
It's a very Navy thing.
Yeah. Is it wet?
It's frozen.
It's very odd. It's very, very odd.
If it's frozen, it's wet.
How do you hit them with frozen thongs?
That's what I'm wondering. Is it just kind of like a regular thong, but it's kind of cold for a second?
I imagine it like a boomerang.
No, they get it wet. They stick it in the freezer, and it's
But like, why thongs then?
I don't know.
It could be anything. They could just have a stick.
Do I look like I'm in the Navy? No.
I know.
Where is this Navy?
I don't know. This was a Daily
Where is
Mail
this Navy?
article.
The water, Travis.
Obviously, Travis.
You know, boats.
I just imagine it's like a boomerang when they throw it.
This is my frozen thong boomerang.
I'm gonna make one when I get home now. Hope you guys are ready to get here.
Somebody find me the phone number for the U.S. Patent Agency. A frozen thong boomerang.
Travis, you got a hot take?
Yeah. Frozen thong boomerang.
God damn it. I knew it. I could have like,
right.
Travis could have talked and I could have moved my mouth and it would have been like unintentional ventriloquism.
Did you expect the next one to be gargoyling?
For your hot take?
Yep.
What's the hot
Give
take?
us some context. You can't just say the word.
Yeah,
Come on now.
That's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Gargoyling.
sounds about
Moving on. I'll be totally honest here. I don't have any non-food related hot takes.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
I don't even know if mine would be considered a hot take.
I have a real hot take that I don't think people are going to be happy about.
Oh God.
Okay.
Well, this is the fun one. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Great.
Before you say it, I just want to say I respect you so much for early on in this podcast history throwing yourself on the grenade of being the podcast villain. I respect you so much for this, Brendan.
Time and time again. Dumping yourself on it.
Episode 1, I touch grapes. Episode 2, here's a hot take everyone's gonna fucking hate me for. Go.
You know what? No, maybe I'll keep it to myself.
No, you can't do that.
Tell you what, we'll circle back around.
You can't tease the people.
We've been on
like
hot
that.
takes for like 5 minutes. Let's go for someone else. I'll come
We
back around.
haven't
to
been.
it.
We were on gargoyling for 5 minutes. For
Go
4.5 minutes. We were on hot takes for 30 seconds.
We all agreed to not talk about video games for that long. Look what happened.
I think Lord of the Rings is kind of mid.
Well, that's the last episode I'm on here, so.
No. Listen,
That's probably the first time I've ever agreed with Brendan before.
Brendan's a villain, and I'm his little Igor. His little Igor running around. I kind of agree a little bit. Every single time. So I've tried to rewatch Lord of the Rings like 5 times in the last 3 years. I've fallen asleep every single time. I've not gotten through a single one.
It's 'cause it's so long.
But like
needlessly so.
Yeah, exactly, needlessly so. And I'll be honest, like people reference characters from the Lord of the Rings even after I ask them what the character is and they explain the character. It is, unless it's like Legolas, it is the least memorable, most poorly developed character roster I think in anything.
You telling me you don't remember Gimli?
Ooh, dwarf, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
The only parts of Lord of the Rings that I remember is the end of the very last one, when they're like, Sam saves him from, himself or whatever.
Don't remember it.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
And the first one when they kill Sean Bean again.
Again.
Don't remember it. I'll be honest. Didn't even know he was in there.
He dies in every
totally
movie.
Forgot he was in there. What was
he?
Aragorn? Aragorn?
No, Aragorn survives to the end.
See, I didn't know which one was Aragorn, Aragon.
He is the
Which one's the Dragon Rider?
Aragon.
Cool.
Aragorn.
I think if they were going to make a 9-hour movie, they could have just done episodes, and I probably would have watched it then.
I think
it's 3 movies.
Have you seen Rings of Power?
9-hour movie.
Is Rings of Power good or bad?
I enjoyed it.
I heard it was.
I enjoyed it a lot. But only because I separated it from Lord of the Rings.
Right.
If I pretended the entire time it was a standalone series, it was excellent.
Oh, they did make it a show.
Yeah. It's pretty.
Still not going to give it a chance, like I said I would. But
no, you shouldn't. If you're a big Lord of the Rings fan, you probably shouldn't.
So what I've gathered here is,
what if you're not a Lord of the Rings fan?
Dude, I loved it.
What I've gathered here is that I've graduated from villain to anti-hero. So anyway, moving on.
That's true.
Does anyone
That's
else
true.
have hot takes?
You were the anti-hero of this podcast. Congratulations. I'm sure you'll villainize yourself again soon. It's only a matter of time.
Next topic, it'll be... your
Go ahead. We know you're going to say grapes.
We already know.
Here's the appeal to that is that people, if they haven't watched episode 1, they're going to go back and watch it now. They'll be very lost. Okay, no, I don't have
know where all
any
these
like
grapes are about.
I just don't have any non-food related hot takes. And I know that's surprising for a man of my petite stature, but like I
thought we weren't doing visuals.
Touche, Travis, touche. I think that Wendy's has the best chicken nuggets of any fast food chain ever.
I can't add to that one.
Yeah, that's true.
Why not?
You're a little veggie guy.
That's really your hot take? I feel like you got a lot of opinions about things.
I do, but like none that I can just like spur of the moment just go.
Well, that's the point of this segment.
I know, but I'm really bad at just coming up with it off the cuff.
All right, what about you, Logan?
Which I know is what a podcast is.
So, Marvel movies?
Mid.
Oh, yeah,
not that good.
Yeah.
Like, they're all the same.
What's your favorite Marvel movie? Did we talk about this last time?
Spider-Man 2.
Probably either... is it Infinity War or Endgame? One of those, probably.
I mean, I don't know. Don't ask me. I asked you what your favorite is, and you were like, is it Infinity War or Endgame? I don't know.
No, I mean, like,
you tell me.
I think probably Endgame, I guess.
Okay.
My favorite Marvel movie was any movie that came out before Logan was born, I would think.
So
Spider-Man 2.
Wait.
Spider-Man 3.
Which Spider-Man 2? Which Spider-Man 2?
Amazing Spider-Man 2, obviously.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's 3 different Spider-Man 2s, Travis.
The Doc Ock one.
Okay.
Spider-Man 2.
Here's the thing.
Pretty okay movie.
I feel like
great movie.
I feel like my answer is kind of loaded because it implies that I hold the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies to a high regard.
I want to hear it.
Sam Raimi.
Is it Spider-Man 2?
No, I was gonna say the newest one.
Homecoming.
No, Homecoming was the
Homecoming's second.
No, first one.
It's Homecoming. Far from Home, because that's when he's in Europe or London, and then it's No Way Home.
So No Way Home,
all the same.
No Way Home, excellent movie. I've seen it like 3 times already. It's just a really good movie.
Yeah.
But if I'm not basing my answer off nostalgia, I really loved Thor Ragnarok.
That's an excellent answer.
Yeah,
that's an excellent answer.
I couldn't tell you a single thing that I remember from it, but I liked it. I remember that.
It was really fucking good.
Funny movie.
Did you watch the new Thor?
No.
Okay. They went the same, because if you remember the first 2 Thor movies, like they were kind of serious, and
That's
the second one was pretty dark.
I don't remember.
I mean they weren't great, especially that second one, Dark World. Oh my god, probably it's a contender for the worst Marvel movie they've ever put out.
I have a story about the first Thor movie.
Let's hear it.
I don't know how to start it.
All right, I'll keep going.
Moving on.
I was at my friend's house, right?
Ken, this is your time.
I had this little shitty laptop that I bought. I kind of like Brendan's here. It was shittier though, and still pretty new to the whole technology thing then because I was always poor. So I just got my first laptop. And downloaded Thor to watch it. And apparently I downloaded a bad version or something. I got his internet flagged by
He got the porn Thor. Yeah. He got sore.
got sore, grab your cock.
Holy shit.
But
Travis.
Disney sent him a letter in the mail about his internet getting flagged or some shit.
What the hell?
It was some crazy shit that happened. I don't know what happened. But basically they set it up for me to download and
did
them
you
to
torrent?
Catch me. I think so.
Oh man.
Back in the torrent days. Are you still torrent?
You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't steal. What's that? What do you? Oh my god!
Download it.
Brendan's googling and like it's. Brendan's googling and Logan's giggling. That's what's happening. What are y'all doing?
I don't know.
All right.
This is again an audio medium.
So sorry,
If this isn't going to get posted on the Instagram, we need to edit this out.
No, this should get posted on the Instagram.
This will definitely
While
get
Travis
posted
is going on a tangent, I just wanted to look up Shaggy with glasses, just
fucking
to see.
Christ.
Just for reference.
And this is fucking.
Is that me?
That's absolutely going on the Instagram.
You're photoshopping.
Are we allowed to put that on the Instagram? There's definitely like nipple in that.
That's not. Nah.
Is that fine?
All right, I'll put a black bar on it.
I'm not
Ken will
familiar
put a
with
black bar
Instagram.
on
Yeah,
it.
Ken will
Pretty
put a
sure
black
Ken
bar
will
on
put a
there.
black
You gotta
bar
get
on
Ken
it,
to do it.
but
He's gonna get bored.
Hat tip media.
Yeah.
I swear I saw something where Instagram freed the nipple, but I could be wrong.
Way to go, Instagram. Way to take a stand.
Way to take a stand.
Take a stand for the culture.
It's funny hearing Travis say free the nipple.
Maybe that is Travis. Yeah. We need to give Ken some work to do, so like make sure that he's the one posting that because like this is all gold. There's going to be no editing.
That's
in
Travis'
this.
pickup line, free the nipple.
Every time I hear the word Ken, the name Ken, I just think of that wrestler, Mr. Kennedy.
Which one's that?
It's this dude that would come out to the ring. He would do his own like announcement for himself, and he would go, Mister.
No, that's just a guy.
Then he would go, Kennedy.
It's just that one guy that took the mic one time. he went up and he tripped 3H.
You a laser tag.
Goddamn, yeah, I did do that. We were talking about laser tag. We do laser tag sometimes because we're awesome. And obviously. I think was it you that was talking about Travis that was talking about doing the combat rolls?
Yeah.
Travis was talking about doing combat rolls, and I said I did an unintentional combat roll once because I tripped up the ramp. I did a combat roll, and our buddy Christian was right behind me, and he like buckled over laughing.
I was saying
Dark Souls rolled up the ramp.
Yeah.
I was saying I was big into Call of Duty at the time. The last time I went and played laser tag, so I was doing a little commando rolls, combat roll thing. And then you say, "Yeah, I rolled up this."
It was completely unintentional. Thinking back, I don't even think that Christian saw me. I think he just turned around and I was on the floor. I don't know that he even saw what happened. But he definitely did laugh. So that's the important part. What were we talking about?
It'd be funny though if like you didn't get up and then everybody just ran by you shooting your vest.
I'm just laying on the ground like, oh. Everybody's just like huddled around me. Pew, 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 pew.
I just like run by, just like melee.
And then you get teabagged, right?
Travis gargoyles on my face. Oh God, I hate that I put this in his mind so soon before we go laser tag. Go to laser tag.
Laser tag simulators.
I want to get back to Marvel movies because I want to say mine because I want to see if people agree with me or not.
Go for it.
I think that Logan, I am in your corner with Endgame. If you're looking at the MCU as a whole, I think like for the continuity's sake, I think that Endgame had it. Endgame was phenomenal. It had everything. Even a little bit of cringe at times, but it was fine. I think that if you're looking at a self-contained movie, just looking at it within itself, Shang-Chi is the best like self-contained movie that Marvel has ever put out. It was a phenomenal origin story. The casting was like excellent. The martial arts in it were like so well done.
It was a great movie until I fell asleep at the end.
God. I haven't seen it yet.
All right, well, that's a very unpopular opinion at this table. I want to know how it is on the internet.
I woke up.
At the internet.
No response.
On the interwebs. You woke up? Go ahead.
No, that was it. I woke up and I said, what a good movie.
Oh, you woke up and it was credits?
Yeah, I just turned it off after that. That was a good movie.
God, I thought it was so good. The way that they did the 10 rings, the way that they, like...
Oh, yeah, they took away
They had 10 rings.
the ring factor.
No, they didn't. There were rings. They just weren't finger rings.
It's automatically better than Lord of the Rings.
All right, I didn't,
10 of them.
I didn't see it. Was there a canon explanation as to why they weren't finger rings in that movie? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They were the Lords.
Well, they were never finger rings.
Oh, they were cock
was their
rings?
canon
I thought they were.
No, they just never were. I'm pretty sure that's what they said, is that they were just never finger rings. Because I know in the comics at parts they were finger rings.
Did you miss what Logan said?
So you're saying within the
Cock
movie?
rings.
Yeah,
Cock rings,
that's
yeah.
what they were.
Yeah, within the
What are you
movie.
all
they
arguing
were.
about now? He answered it.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm not getting into comics and everything. I'm talking specifically MCU.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, within the MCU, they were never finger rings. Yeah.
Cock rings.
Cock rings.
The fact that the Mandarin kind of made a appearance, like, it was just so well done.
Who?
There were even parts that halfway through the movie I was like, wouldn't it be great if? And then they
Ben
did
Kingsley.
It. Yeah, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah.
God, what a cinematic legend. Trevor Slattery.
Who?
Yes. don't even. No, it's the same person. What? Ben Kingsley and Trevor Slattery are the same person. And the Mandarin, kind of.
The Mandarin. Mandalorian?
No.
Yeah, that's the one.
Like the orange.
That's the one. Yeah, Shang-Chi and Baby Yoda just up there hanging out.
Shang-Chi, Baby
His
Yoda.
name is Grogu, for one. Not
I have
Baby
not-
Yoda.
So I watched the first season of
The Mandarin?
Mandalorian. You got me. God damn, you got me doing it.
God damn it, Travis.
I watched the first season of The Mandalorian. I don't know. Maybe that can be my hot take. I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
I'm done.
I'm just not.
Hold on. How far are you in Clone Wars right now?
Clone Wars is probably
The most boring.
you're an animal.
Oh,
No. I'm. Here's the deal. I finished season 3 of Clone Wars. I haven't gone back to it yet because I want to actually pay attention. But I finished season 3 of Clone Wars, and honestly, I think that Clone Wars is one of the best like Star Wars media things that they've ever put out.
damn straight.
It is so good.
I would argue it's one of the best, just science fiction, television things.
It's really good.
It's great.
Easily has the crown for best animated. In that kind of genre. Fuck yeah, dude. It is so well done. The writing is excellent. It's hilarious. The animation is so it just feels right. I don't really know how else to describe it, but I don't know.
That's
it's
interesting. That's interesting that out the gate you're embracing the animation, because that was the one thing that turned a lot of people away initially.
I'll be honest, I loved it. As soon as I saw Dooku in episode 1, I was like, this is for me.
Dude, this is the most exaggerated of them all.
Best.
Everyone else
the best.
is passable as normal, and Dooku looks like a freaking crow.
It's the best. Maybe that's why I like it. I like that exaggerated shit.
The beard looks so just
It's so good, dude. We need to post a picture of the Clone Wars Dooku.
Yeah,
Ken, make sure to get a handle on that.
Kennedy!
We're saying his name, by the way, so that when he's listening to the podcast after the fact, he can just listen for his name, and he'll be like, "Oh, I need to pay attention to something."
He was great because he would get in the ring and he would do he'd throw his hand in the air and the mic would fall down from the sky.
Yeah, our editor would get into the ring.
It's great that we hired him.
We hired Mr. Kennedy.
He's not in the WWE
Holy
anymore. He
shit.
needs a job to pay
his
his
name is
mortgage and
Ken,
stuff.
Travis.
Yeah, his name is Ken.
Kennedy.
It might be short for Kennedy. We don't know. I'm pretty sure it's short for Kenneth.
He's never said what this.
It's actually short for Kentucky.
Kennedy Fried Chicken.
He told me that in confidence.
All right. Well, he'll probably be editing.
Yeah,
that
I'm
out
sure
then.
he'll edit
Yeah,
this out.
that's all fine. Moving on. All right, I brought this up earlier in the week to Brendan and Travis, and I probably should have messaged Logan about it, but just to think about, Hey, what would you guys do? I want to know your first. Your what? First one. First kiss.
Brendan's first kiss was in that sunset in the woods.
Yeah. Where he found the head. Travis still hasn't had his.
First kiss? Oh yeah.
It's fine though.
I just went straight to the next space.
He went straight to gargoyling.
Started pissing in my own mouth.
He doesn't still have his V card or anything. I just want to put that out there. He got rid of that a long time ago. He's just not a romantic. No, I want to know the first Jesus.
I got another story.
God damn it. All right.
There's another friend of mine, all right?
Chuckly motherfucker.
I'll just hit the pause button on me.
There's a friend of mine. She won't ever hear the podcast, so it's fine. I don't think. I don't know.
Unless you tell us who she is.
She came over to my house one night, right? And she said, she was talking about this dude that she was hanging out with. And she said he wouldn't kiss me, but he fucked me.
Look. A kiss implies something completely different than P and the V. Okay? It implies something completely different.
Yeah, you think there's kisses at glory holes, Travis?
Come on.
God, I hope not.
Depends on where glory hole you're going to.
You think anyone's ever gone to a glory hole and just asked for a kiss?
Aren't they? Wait. No, hang on. Oh man, I'm saying this on the internet, which hurts, but I'm pretty sure there's something, and maybe you can look this up, Brendan, if you're bold enough. I'm pretty sure there's I'm pretty sure there's a thing where there's a glory hole that's it's up higher, and there's one down lower.
So you can pick what you want.
They call it a double-decker glory hole. I've heard this before. I'm not. Just close the fucking.
I'm not looking that up.
Turn off the mic.
I'm not Googling double-decker glory hole.
God, you fucking
Let me
pussy.
go incognito.
Imagine, right? You go to that double-decker glory hole, but it's just someone tall like me, and then you just get poked in the eyeball. You're going for a kiss.
It's just an elevated penis. Yeah.
Going for a kiss and just right in the eye.
Two people on a ladder. And one of them's on a ladder. I don't know. Fucking hell. All right. Did you look it up? All right, Logan looked it up.
I didn't find what I thought I would find.
Oh, God. This one will not be on the Instagram.
This is not going to be on the Instagram
almost
at
guarantee.
all.
It's just another picture of
Yeah,
Shaq.
shut down episode 2. That's a what-oh.
Oh, no.
I don't like some of the facial expressions in that.
Is that a... Oh, no. Hey, are you guys familiar with milking tables?
No.
What?
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate everything that you stand for. You villainous motherfucker. I told you you'd come back to it. Go ahead. Go over a milking table.
Oh, no. That's all. No further questions.
I'm done. All right. I want to bring up mine. I want to know what, what the first purchase that you would make if you won the fucking lottery. I'm talking
I had such
endless fucking funds. If you had limitless funds, what is the first thing you would buy? I don't want to hear anybody go pay off my parents' mortgage. Eat a dick. Huh?
Millions or billions?
I just said with my words, endless money.
Yeah, I know,
limitless.
but it's with more context.
Billions. And don't fucking be, I would buy the moon. I'll kick you.
I'd buy Twitter.
Okay, that's a great answer. That is a great answer. Okay. You do better than Elon.
I actually don't know. Let me think on this for a second.
I'd buy Instagram so we could post double-decker clothes. Sorry. Just rebrand Instagram as Tumblr.
I'd buy Facebook and give everyone's info away. Easy.
I'd buy the likeness for Clone Wars Dooku.
The licensing.
Change the beard, maybe, to
change the beard.
Change it dark,
Brendan would re-release Clone Wars, but Dooku just has a fucking Zach Galifianakis beard. No, it's Clone Wars, but in place of Dooku, superimposed over Dooku is just live action Zach Galifianakis.
Wait, does it count if you pay off someone else's mom's mortgage?
God damn, I don't want to hear any serious shit, Travis.
This is not serious shit.
All right, go. What are you about to say to me?
Someone else's mom's mortgage.
Travis, I swear to God.
Whose mom?
Logan.
Fucking hell. No, I thought that was like semi-elaborate setup for your mom joke.
It was
we all knew it was coming.
Was this a flop?
Maybe, because
we about to hit up Ken here.
I don't have an answer on this one, because like an obvious thing would be, a mansion or some shit. But like, I don't know. That's
I'd still buy a theme park.
I'm trying to be realistic with it, you know?
I'd buy
your mom.
A Ronald McDonald bench.
No, you'd buy that fucking pirate with the gun.
No, fuck that pirate.
Fuck that pirate.
Fucking blow it up or something.
I'd buy either 911 Porsche, not
911.
Fuck, you're not on episode 2, man.
Never forget.
You can't be doing this on episode 2. And Logan, today on September 11th, the 22nd anniversary.
Get the fuck out of
On February.
Logan.
I'm not saying the date.
On September 11th, 2023.
This has become a shit show real fast.
Yeah. Holy shit.
All right.
Hope you're happy, Logan.
I'll buy a Supra, not a generic Porsche.
Supra's good. Supra's very good.
The man with the most
This could very easily get to me and Logan just talking about cars back and forth. So we can steer away from this.
Yeah,
one.
let's
steer away.
The man with the most expensive car at the table talking about buying another expensive car. Who's the bald guy y'all talked about last time? The one that got all his cars taken away?
Oh, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Logan would be the new Andrew Tate.
Whoa,
Minus all the bad things.
You're an animal. No, he's got way more of a jaw structure.
Honestly, I might just post that picture on the Instagram every podcast. Just to remind people.
It's going to come up. It's going to come up. Yeah, it's going to come up.
Just to remind them that they don't have a Bugatti.
Yeah. Goddamn.
Thanks for reminding me.
All right. Well, fine. Flopped. Somebody else come up with some shit.
If the zombie apocalypse happens, what would you do? What would be the first thing that you decide?
Statistically, die.
I'd make a TV show.
I mean, that's kind of a bummer.
I think I'd put a shotgun in my mouth, dude.
Oh, you ain't trying to live?
I'm not going to be one of the survivors. No. Everybody likes to think, like, I'm going to be the one that... No, you're not.
It depends on how these zombies are. If they are the kind that run and can, like, climb shit.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
If World War Z zombies,
let's say Zombieland.
Never seen it.
Oh my
God.
I know.
Turn it off.
Everybody can get mad at me now, but I've never seen Zombieland.
I think that movie's kind of mid, too.
Shut the fuck up.
Are we talking like Walking Dead
Shaun of the
zombies?
Dead was way better.
No, kind of.
Yeah, it was better.
See, I'm not comparing Shaun of the Dead to anything, but great movie.
I do like Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, great.
My problem is I watched them both around the same time, and I just was more impressed by Shaun of the Dead.
I thought you were going to say they blend together.
Well, I just thought that like the humor was so great in Shaun of the Dead that when I watched Zombieland, I'm like, like it's not a bad movie. It's just like not as good.
Okay.
I was gonna watch a comedy zombie movie.
Bill fucking Murray.
Don't spoil it for Taylor.
God damn, Travis! I was going to watch that tonight.
No, you weren't.
Fucking God.
Shit.
Just watch the second one. It's not even.
Next, you're going to tell me what happens to Snape.
I don't know what happens to Snape. I hated Harry Potter. That's what you're talking about.
There's your hot take.
Is that a hot take, Travis?
I fucking hate Harry. I'm not.
You're about to get shit on by all those Tolkienites.
I don't know what that is. That's fine.
Tolkien Knights.
J.R. Tolkien.
That's not Harry Potter.
Oh, is it not?
J.K. Rowling.
Oh, Rolling Knights. Fuck.
I'm not even a fan.
Oh, man.
We can't mention her name.
Oh, man.
Ken is definitely keeping this in.
Yeah. No, I'll jump on that grenade. Absolutely. Ken should absolutely keep that in. No, Rolling Knights. How do you say your fucking name?
I think it's Rowling.
Rolling.
That's the thing. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Rowling. Yeah.
With the owl and
Tolkienites would be what you're going to get shit on by earlier on in the podcast when you said that Lord of the Rings is mid.
Well, all of y'all are. Or you do.
Well, yeah, that's true. I did agree. I think, and this is going to bring up a hot take, I think that the Hobbit movies were better than the Lord of the Rings movies.
Here's my opinion on that.
Another 9-hour movie.
Here's my opinion. As somebody, now keep in mind, I didn't watch all the Hobbits.
Okay.
I only saw
there was multiple?
Yeah, there were three.
Holy shit.
I only saw 2 of them.
Was it the first one and then Desolation of Schmaug?
Well, I don't know. First and second.
Okay.
So
Desolation.
Yeah, because it's Battle of 5 Armies.
Probably because I think that Lord of the Rings is kind of mid. I don't see why people hate The Hobbit so much. Because it honestly does just feel connected and just like... It
captured my attention way more than the Lord of the Rings.
Well, I just feel like they're very comparable. I get that the CG was bad. Sure. But other than that, I think it's a fine series. At least from what I've seen.
Oh, Smaug looked awful. I think he looked really bad.
Yeah, the CG was bad.
Yeah,
CG was weird.
But the story was...
And I understand that people in the comments, assuming they won't shut it off after Brendan shit on Lord of the Rings earlier, people in the comments are going to be like, oh, it's because you have a juvenile brain and like all this other shit. Like, because that's, I don't know. That's what people say. If you like The Hobbit over the Lord of the Rings thing, it's because you have an immature brain kind of deal, because it's geared more towards...
Cockring.
It's more kid-friendly. Jesus.
I have another hot take. I'm going to do another hot take.
Get him out of here quick.
Rick and Morty, not really funny.
Good
Dude,
show.
I'm right there with you. I think I put Lord of the Rings, and God, I'm going to get hated on for this more than you will for saying that. I put fucking Rick and Morty in the same realm as like Family Guy. Like, watch it for like 45 minutes out of a season is highlight reel worthy, you know?
With Rick and Morty, it's the same joke and the same setup for the jokes in every episode, and it's just not great.
Yep.
It's just bad.
Yep.
It's like there's no complexity to the characters.
Completely agree with you. It's just a lot of burping.
South Park's good, but
South Park's okay.
I think it's also kind of run its course.
Yes. Yeah. I was about to say I think it's gone downhill in the past like 3-4 years. Every time there's an election cycle, South Park gets relevant again. But
every time,
I would say I just kind of like zone out during election cycles.
That's good. That's healthy for the brain. Yeah.
No, I mean on South Park. Like,
oh, okay.
Once they get like when they have those political storylines,
it's
like,
too much, man.
Like,
It's too much, but that's when it gets shared all over the place on fucking I don't know, social media nonsense.
South Park's still good though. I just don't think it's as good as it used to be.
Yeah. I was about to say TikTok, but that hasn't been around for too many election cycles.
What about South Park on the Nintendo 64 though?
Is there a South Park game?
Yeah. You could pee on the snowballs and you could throw them at people.
What kind of game was it?
It was a first-person game.
Really?
Open
on
world.
an N64?
I've never heard of this.
I never heard of that.
Brennan's fact-checking Travis.
Well,
go ahead.
Live.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Talk some
Live
shit.
now.
was it just called South Park? Like there was nothing else to it?
I mean, did you just look up South Park N64 game?
Yeah. And
Okay.
Yeah, and then first-person shooter. Yeah.
That's crazy. I never knew that existed.
I never knew that existed either.
Play the shit out of it.
Well, if I won the lottery...
I won the lottery.
Here's a question, and maybe it falls in line with the lottery stuff. It could be video game, movie, TV show, whatever. Is there a certain series or franchise that you would revive?
I would buy Destiny 2 so Taylor could never play it.
Shut down those servers.
Just permaban me. Yeah.
And every phone game ever made, just so Taylor could never have an option.
Kyle XY.
It's kind of like Swan.
You know what? It's the one that everybody memes on because he doesn't have a belly button.
What?
All the references that like are that come from Kyle XY. I think it was like ABC.
Was he born without one?
Yeah, it was like an alien or some shit. I don't know.
Definitely not ABC. That looks like a sci-fi show.
It was probably sci-fi.
Yeah, that's definitely a sci-fi show.
It was, for the record, that was a joke. I don't think that was good. I just thought the more people would laugh
Why
at
does
the
he look
reference.
like Justin Trudeau?
He does.
Holy shit, this dude
He
looks
does.
just like
That
Justin
laugh
Trudeau.
is going to be blown out. Oh my god, he looks a little bit like young Trudeau.
Where's his belly button?
Yeah.
Young-
Just like Justin.
Bro, I had to do a double take. There's no way that's not Justin Trudeau.
I mean, it's not, but I agree that it looks a ton like him.
I know, I keep looking
I
at it
like the
I
picture that's a little bit further down. That's him in the show pulling up his shirt to show that he doesn't have a belly button, and then him in real life pulling up his shirt to show that he does.
Of course, that's a TMZ article.
How many people in the comments are going to say Firefly? Do you think?
I didn't watch Firefly.
I didn't watch Firefly either.
I don't know what it is.
I heard they wrapped it up with the movie.
I mean, don't know. Nathan Fillion. That's yeah.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know Nathan Fillion?
I don't know any
How
of these
dare
actors.
you?
You keep showing me
The
this
Mummy.
picture.
First of all, Travis, Justin Trudeau, not an actor. Also,
What?
yeah. You say these actors, we haven't
Prime
talked about
Minister of
actors.
Canada.
Who's
But
the
go
guy
ahead.
without the belly button?
The Prime Minister of Canada.
You keep showing me these pictures of these guys with no belly buttons like I know who they are.
There's not these guys. It's one guy, and it's Justin
There was
Trudeau,
two.
Prime Minister of Canada.
Oh, it was
You
one.
mean Fidel Castro's son?
Yeah. Who? The very same. Do you really not know who Nathan
I don't know
Fillion
any of
is?
these fucking actors' names are.
Hey,
Do
you
you
guys
not
gotta
know
stop.
Nathan
There's like a part of my brain missing where it remembers people's names.
Let's stop speaking about our prime minister.
Who?
Okay.
I was trying not to give away our location.
God damn it. See,
Do you really wait? I want to see. Do you really not know who Nathan Fillion is?
I'd have to see a picture.
You don't know either?
Off the top of my head.
Oh my god!
See? He's in like everything.
He's in The Mummy, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
No.
What?
What?
Wasn't that a thing? Isn't that a thing? Is that not? Is that
That's
him?
not Nathan Fillion. That's Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, that's Brendan Fraser. Who? I know Nathan.
It's like 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. That was I'm shitting on Travis this entire time.
Yeah,
the entire time I'm thinking of Brendan Fraser.
Brandon Fraser.
God damn it.
Holy shit, I'm crying. It's like the third time I've said The Mummy.
Oh, that guy.
I said it's not who we're talking about.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That's who I accidentally talked about.
I know
He's
who
in
you're talking
Castle.
about.
How about that? Holy shit, that stays in.
Took that long.
That has to stay in.
God damn.
I would say headphone warning.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry guys, I spiked on that one. Sorry, headphone users. Hey, I can't believe that. 1 a.m. isn't even that late for me. No, I can't blame it on that. I'm stupid.
You can't blame it.
No, I'm just genuinely stupid. Holy shit. Well, because in my head, oh man.
That's terrible.
That makes me sad now. Somebody say something funny quick. Holy shit.
All right, let me see.
That has to stay in. Ken, don't you fucking touch that comedy gold.
Let me go through this.
What are you going through?
Ken.
This.
Are you just looking up?
I'm going through my list.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just going to look
list.
up like Nathan Fillion IMDb. He's in Castle, Travis.
Oh, wait, no, I do.
Go watch Castle.
What is this?
Here, I'll just show you a picture, Travis. But no, I do want an answer on the if you could revive, whether it's a dead video game franchise, a dead show, or a dead movie series. You know, let's say you had the money to do so. What would be Burnout?
Burnout's a great answer.
That's a good answer.
That's a great
Is that dead
answer.
though?
Yes.
Yeah, Burnout's dead. I don't think they've come out with one since like
That's Nathan Fillion.
2009 or something.
God, it looks so much like Brendan Fraser.
This is Tom Cruise, right? In the middle?
No.
Get the fuck out of here, Travis.
Another mummy
To be fair,
reference.
to be fair, from someone who doesn't know who Nathan Fillion is, this is just a guy.
Yeah.
Like that is like there
I
is
think I
nothing
said-
distinguishable about this guy.
I said Firefly because it's
Oh, yeah, that's
critically
him
acclaimed.
That's him in the Mummy, right?
And it went away after season 1, and everybody got like super butthurt about it. So I think that's the only reason I said that. But no, Burnout's a great answer. For me, it would be Saints Row, but like do it right. And I would make a Saints Row 6 that was good.
That was good.
Yeah, because that Saints Row 5, man, was basically GTA 3 is what it looked like. Graphically, it was vomit inducing, and the controls were god awful. The driving in it was
What was that other
chaotic
game?
at best.
Just Cause?
I never played a Just Cause game.
I never played either of them.
I have like 3 and 4.
Why are you talking about it?
This is what it reminded me of.
Sorry. It was needlessly aggressive. I'm just very defensive right now about the Nathan Fillion and Brendan Fraser fiasco.
He's gonna be thinking about that on the way home.
Dude, I'm gonna be like going home. I'm gonna start like just punching myself. Just like stupid. God. I hope the audio on that isn't too blown out because that's gotta stay in. That was really good. Jesus, pleases.
Does anyone else have an answer as far as reviving anything, whether it's a show, movie, series?
What's yours?
I'm still thinking on that one.
Give me
one I had an idea of that I completely forgot is not actually a dead franchise. So.
Give me the Sly Cooper game.
That's a good answer too.
I never
God.
played him, but I wanted to.
A Sly Cooper game now would be so awesome.
Yes.
Spyro.
All right, Jack and Dexter. I think that would be the one for me.
Aren't they doing one of those? Is that
But
I'm thinking of Ratchet and Clank.
Naughty
Never
Dog
mind.
is still a thing though, so I feel like it's just a matter of time before they do decide to
Yeah.
make a new one. But
Xbox-
I'll consider it dead for now.
That's
Xbox bought it though, so they're not going to make it.
How
What?
far?
Microsoft bought. What's that? Naughty Dog, right?
They didn't buy Naughty
No.
Dog.
Not Naughty Dog.
They bought Activision.
They
Yeah,
haven't.
they bought Activision.
Well, they
Yeah.
haven't finished
Blizzard
the purchase. Yet.
How far?
Sony bought Naughty Dog.
Yes.
They
which
have the other one.
means Naughty Dog's fine. Yeah.
I'd bring back,
Sony's not going to micromanage that shit.
You know what I'd bring back, KT?
Go ahead.
I'd bring back the Tony Hawk series.
Yeah, you got to move towards the mic, but also, first of all, how long has? I don't think that's dead.
It's dead. Once Xbox bought it, it's over now.
How long since the last game till it's considered dead? I guess it's like a stipulation.
I'd
we
say
need
at
to-
least a couple years.
I'd say a solid 10 years, to be honest, because there are some games like Sly Cooper and Jak and Daxter. They haven't had a game for. Well, it's Daxter. It's a weird way of saying it.
Yeah, Sly Cooper was a while ago.
Yeah. We're all just Googling now.
Just look at my
Saints Row 4.
Yeah, and I don't. Should remasters be considered? Because
what do you mean? Like
if a game is remastered, would that be considered still dead? Because with Tony Hawk, the most recent,
I'd probably say no.
Because the most recent ones were the remasters.
Yeah,
but it didn't sell well.
I'd say that didn't qualify.
I got some bangers here.
Saints Row 4 was August 20th, 2013.
I'd bring back.
I'll bring this back up in like 6 months.
I'd bring back the Hot Shots golf series. I'd bring back Tony Hawk, SSX Tricky Games, Guitar Hero.
What are you looking up right now?
This is my list of games.
Guitar Hero. That's one I would do.
Yep. Thrillville, I'd bring that back.
Are they ever going to make a Sims game again?
I think they're doing the Destiny thing. I think they're just like.
What does that mean?
Like I think they're just adding on to like
Sims 4?
Sims 5, right?
Sims 5?
Wait, isn't Sims 5? Doesn't that exist?
I think it's 5.
They just keep adding on to it.
5 can't exist, really?
It definitely does.
They just keep adding on to it, making it like Rainbow Six does, where they just keep adding shit to it.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I'm looking up something now. Apparently there's some teases that Sims 5 will be a thing.
It seems highly unlikely a full version of the game will be released anytime before 2024.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing.
So what they were doing is with Sims 4, they were just constantly adding to it.
Yeah, constantly. And it was like, here, you can get a new couch, pay us $10.
You remember the NFL Street games?
Dude, NFL Street Volume 2 was my shit. The wall running into the end zone was fucking orgasmic, dude. Yep. I loved that.
Take it easy.
No, and your team customization, dude. It was so good. The team customization. Oh, Travis, I'm so glad you brought those up. That would be a great one to revive, actually.
There was another...
Exhibit was in it.
What I was thinking of also with that was the Def Jam series. Did you ever play those?
No, never did. Is that like Guitar Hero? What is Def Jam?
There's like rappers wrestling game, but they beat the shit out of each other.
Did you say rappers wrestling?
Yeah, you had like rappers like what? Snoop Dogg was in it. Or Exhibit might
sounds like a Flash game.
That's a very Snoop Dogg kind of
Yeah, holy shit.
What's the Chris rapper that's coming to my mind right now?
Brown.
No.
The Chris rapper?
Chris. Ludacris. That's the one that's coming to mind.
Yo, if his name was actually Chris. What's his name? Let me look it up because it might be Chris. There's no way it's Chris, right? Holy shit, it's Chris. It's Christopher Brian Bridges. It's his real name. It's Ludacris. I never fucking put that together. That is violently 90s.
That's really clever, though.
Is it?
I mean, I guess for 90s.
For 90s, I get it's 90s clever, yeah. It's about as clever as The Situation. Like, it's that level to me.
What was the Situation's name, though?
Fuck if I know.
Well, I'm saying Ludacris, it's clever.
Maybe it was Sean and it was The Situation. We've all been saying it wrong for all these years.
Mike the Situation from Jersey Shore. Is that what you were talking about?
Is it Mike?
Mike the Situation?
Nah, Travis would bring back Jersey Shore. He just
his name is Mike.
It is Mike.
Holy shit.
The Situation.
What a surprise.
It's a very common name. What are the odds that a guy in New Jersey would be named Mike? What the hell? Fucking hell. It was either going to be Mike or Vinny. Are you allowed to say that?
Vinny.
Are we allowed to say Guido?
Already said.
Already said. Ken.
Yeah, Ken. Do a check on that. Ken, do a check on that. Make sure we don't get canceled on episode 2. What are you looking up? Goddamn.
I just looked up Guido.
Okay.
Jim Tan.
Doing Ken's job for him.
I didn't know what it actually meant. I didn't know.
It meant Jim Tan laundry.
Oh, no. It's totally... We're totally allowed to say Guido. There's a Pixar Cars character.
Yeah, his name is Guido.
Oh, okay, we're good. If we're talking about that Guido. If it's offensive, we're talking about that one.
He's a forklift with a little beret.
In 10 years, we're all going to be sitting in front of a camera going
we're
like...
We're definitely not talking about that guy.
At the time, it was acceptable.
Canceled.
We're very sorry. Shit.
Caption, this is our apology video. Whatever they say.
When are they going to do another Far Cry game?
Never. I mean, soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those are polar opposites.
Far Cry 6 just came out.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago.
Another series I would bring back is Splinter Cell.
That's right. Splinter Cell is kind of dead. I forgot about that.
Splinter Cell's definitely dead. That's definitely
How long has that been?
years.
A while.
They did stealth right.
I mean, Splinter Cell was good.
The one that I would have said was Silent Hill, but they just announced a plethora of content.
Yeah.
So.
That they're allegedly making.
No,
Is Norman Reedus going to be in any of it?
that ship is sailing, unfortunately.
Yeah. Because he's old as shit. I mean, the only way that he can come back is if he plays fucking Leatherface. Have you seen that, dude? It's ridiculous, man. I don't think Norman Reedus is a very good actor either. I think he plays one role very well. Yeah. But that's about it.
Do you ever watch Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good in that. I've only seen the first one.
Norman Reedus, Walking Dead.
Yeah, Daryl.
He's like one of the three favorites from Walking Dead, yeah.
The guy from that other
Of course
game.
you know Daryl from Walking Dead.
What's the game
he's in
in?
Death Stranding.
That's the game, yeah.
Which one? What game is that?
That's the one where you deliver mail all over the place.
Carry that.
It's a mail delivery simulator, yeah.
You carry that dead
People are gonna
baby on
hate
your
me when I
back.
say that.
No, you do carry a baby around. It's
Dead
real
baby
weird.
on your back.
The
right?
hell?
It's not dead.
In the tube.
You carry a baby and then you carry boxes place to place. That was made by
Kojima.
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 Yeah.
Do you remember? Do you remember when PT came out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like, honestly, in my opinion, one of the more recent golden ages of YouTube when PT came out, because everybody was fucking playing that game, and like the reactions, that and I'm blanking on what it was, but it was like the choose your path butterfly effect game. Until Dawn. When Until Dawn came out too, Until Dawn and PT, that was like the golden age of YouTube, of like Let's Plays, in my opinion. I should like specify for Let's Plays, because everybody was playing that shit. It was so wildly entertaining. Like seeing people's reactions on that was so fucking good. PT was very fun to watch. I don't think it was fun to play.
Excellent.
I was more excited by the fact that it was a trailer for upcoming Silent Hill game.
Sure. Didn't it stand for playable trailer? Isn't that what it was?
Yeah, playable teaser.
Playable teaser. That's right. No, so good.
I mean, it was creepy as hell. Like, I love the idea behind it. I think I'm more bitter that it was never made into the full game, that it was, No,
that's super fair. I thought, like, listening to that with headphones, like, listening to just even a Let's Play of it with headphones on, the noises in that were very visceral, like, very well done.
Like, I love the mechanic of, like, if you stare at the clock, you hear her, like, go past you.
Yeah.
Like, that was really good. That was creepy.
Yeah.
I'm not playing this shit.
Or, like, the swinging fridge.
Have you all seen anything about the game Madison?
No, I have not.
It was advertised on my PlayStation, like when I was looking through like horror games, and it was just one of the top results. And it looks really creepy. I haven't played it yet, but it's a first person. You explore through this house. It's kind of, everything's trying to be like PT now.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah. Even I remember when Resident Evil 7 came out, they had something
so good.
They had something called Kitchen Sink Demo. It was called Kitchen Sink Demo. I don't know why. But it basically was just the part where you're in the barn house or whatever. And it was just made into like a small, basically like PT. It was pretty fun. But yeah, where was I going with this? Madison, there we go. Thank you.
Only because I'm looking it up.
Yeah, no, it looks creepy. Like I bought it and I'm going to play it, but I just need to find the time to do it.
Yeah, you said that about a lot of games.
Well, because like with a game like that, it's such a slow burn that you can't just jump in for 20 minutes, play, and then be like, all right. Yeah, it's one of those things where you just got to kind of commit to it for a while.
Yeah. The only thing that concerns me, I've never heard of this studio.
What is it?
Bloodius.
Konami made it.
Konami definitely made it.
It would have been great though. Does not look like, when I look up Bloodiest games on Steam, only Madison.
Just for context though, this game has like high ratings. So legit.
Just the fucking screen captures on it. It looks pretty good.
The trailer's really good. It's got like a fucking Tiny Tim song playing, kind of. I think it's somebody trying to sound like Tiny Tim, but it works for it.
Dude, what is, and this might be a little bit vague, but what is like the creepiest kind of trope that you can think of in horror movies?
Creepiest? Like
are you like a jump scare person? Like what affects you the most? Because for me, it's creepy ass little kids. I don't like that shit at all.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, dude. Fuck them kids. Woman in Black. The first one had Daniel Radcliffe, and the second one was trash. Well, the first one was also a little bit trash, but like creepy ass fucking kids, dude. It was. Oh, I don't like.
I saw the first one in
little
theaters.
kids are creepy as fuck.
Don't remember it, but now how is that a trope? What's the context?
I don't know. Just like, well, I was thinking of what you were talking about with the would you say, the Tiny Tim song or whatever you called it?
Yeah.
Just like little kids singing creepy songs creepily, like the Frere Jacques nonsense. That, like, I hate all of it.
So you're saying, you're asking what's one that we like or that we don't like?
What affects you the most? Like, what creeps you out the most?
I'd say, like, sounds leading up to jump scare. Like, the jump scare, I could care less.
But like music cues?
I think that does.
And, like, the little sounds and stuff.
I agree with that because I think, like, when I was younger and a jump scare in a movie, it would affect me less if I, like, covered my ears. Yeah. You know? Like, if you just see a jump scare happen without the audio, it's not scary. Yeah.
I think I do kind of know what you're talking about because, like, there's always, like, subtle music, but then when you're getting ready for a jump scare, it gets really quiet. And, like, if you're picturing, like, in a room, you'll hear, like, the person will hear something behind them and it's just, like, some, like, silent, like, movements kind of thing, like shirt brushes against itself kind of deal. I get what you're talking about. That's definitely creepy. God, I want to watch something horror this weekend.
Mine is when, like, they're in, like, the kitchen or something and they open up the fridge. They lean down to get something out of their fridge. And
they close the fridge door and there's something standing behind it?
No. Well, that too, sorry. Like,
I'll let you finish.
The second they go to do that or something, and then, like, something in the background runs across the next room over.
So it's like the camera, your perspective is from the fridge. Yeah. Looking behind them so they don't see the thing. Mm-hmm. And then
it does like that high-pitched sound, like a piano key.
Like a chair sliding?
No, it does like the high-pitched key sound, like, it goes, bing.
And
like,
on that same note, running through the house, this slap of bare feet. Dude, I don't know what it is about that, but like the slap of bare feet on concrete is one of the like
it's like
cringiest visceral noises.
The sound of size 13 bare feet just slapping.
the sound of a raw chicken just.
It's something about that, man. That. Like, I'll pop the headphones off for that one. That's no good. That's no good, fam. Yeah, no, I agree with all of these. I really want to watch something horror right now.
Hold on. How is the bare feet related to horror? That seemed like it was more of you just venting.
I just don't like feet.
He's afraid of feet.
No, building off what Travis was saying. Like, I'm picturing like movies that I've seen.
But that's not a horror trope. There's no horror trope of just bare feet slapping the ground.
It's a sound effect that's an addition to what Travis is talking about. You know?
In what movie?
Plenty.
Name one.
There is on, I think it's, might be on Prime.
He hates it so much, he just goes out of his way to listen to that sound.
Wet feet slapping on concrete.
He isolates the foot sound.
No, there's I think it's on Prime, but it's what's the nuclear disaster?
Chernobyl?
Yeah, Chernobyl. It's this thing where like all these tourists like get together and they go to basically visit Chernobyl and tour Chernobyl.
I know.
You know what movie I'm talking? There's this thing in that where this dude is standing at the entrance to like a tunnel kind of thing almost. He's looking down into the tunnel and it's just dark. Like there's a very clear like cutoff of like you can't see past this point, but all he can hear is this like wet foot slap getting closer to him, like running towards him. I hated that so much. It unsettled me so bad.
I didn't know if you were trying to do a bit because
I wasn't doing a bit.
I'm mentioned Chernobyl, and the first thing that came to mind was elephant's foot.
Elephant's foot?
The thing in Chernobyl. It's
the big radioactive.
the super radioactive
like
mound.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you were doing a bit.
I was not doing a bit.
You were genuinely just talking about feet.
I'm talking about the noise of it. Like, oh my God. Man, I hope people agree with me a little bit. I'm not asking for some unanimous support and to be fucking touted as a hero and carried out crowd surfing style of like, let's carry our hero through the city streets. But like, somebody back me up on this,
but
please.
You don't want to be the villain.
I don't want to be the villain. I don't want to be the villain here.
Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah, exactly. After he saves the train. I just want a high five from somebody, you know? Like, hey, yo, I get you on the feet thing. Something.
Don't worry,
I also just think feet in general are gross. I'm not here to king shame, but
true.
Like, yeah, feet are gross. You want to know where feet have been? Everywhere. That's disgusting.
Ken's gonna snip that audio clip right there.
What's he gonna say?
Of you saying you want to know where feet have been? Everywhere.
This is a t-shirt?
That's a t-shirt.
This is t-shirt material. God, it's going to be so fun when we're like, if we ever get to the point of being like semi-popular and actually do some merchandising or whatever, and we just go back and listen to old episodes to try to find the t-shirts and say, oh my God.
Scraping the bottom of the barrel.
No. There will be some treasures. There will be some real treasures. I already referenced it twice this episode.
Guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasures.
Mine are all food. Mine's all food.
Food and feet with this guy.
Sometimes to get... Oh, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. That's disgusting. God, again, not here to kink shame, but you fucking animals out there.
Listen, we gotta rule out the Rick and Morty fans and the feet people.
And the feet people. And the Lord of the Rings fans, apparently.
What's the difference?
All right,
I mean, there probably is some genuinely considerable crossover. Like, overlap.
Because the Hobbits and everything.
Yeah, because the Hobbits, right? The hairy feet. It's a pretty big part of it. I just got that
connection. I was trying to connect it to Rick and Morty, but
I probably should have made it clear. I apologize.
Yeah.
I do apologize. That was my bad contextually.
Do you think people that are like really into feet just like rewatch the Hobbit movies and stuff?
Christ, I hope not, because those are some very specific feet.
Use that like never often used Zoom feature on the remote. Like, what's that there for?
I use it a lot when I'm on my PlayStation to read stuff that I can't see because I'm blind as fuck. Just zoom in a few times.
I know, but like on a television remote, like on a Blu-ray remote, there's a zoom option, or at least there used to be.
There's one on the PlayStation.
I don't know what that's for though.
I use it because I'm blind.
Do people really just like pause movies and they're like, hold on, I didn't see that clear enough the first time, and just zoom in?
That's what he does when he watches his feet.
If you do your special kind of animal, if you're pausing a movie on the first time, on the first watch through, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I usually don't.
Yeah, you got a special kind of brain.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the zoom features
are. Are you like part-timing as a critic? Like, I feel like those are the only people that do that.
Speaking of movies, not necessarily movies specifically, do you guys use subtitles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not only can I not see, but I can't hear.
Like when I watch like YouTube and stuff, I have no issues hearing people. But whenever like I go to watch a movie, I always have to put subtitles on, and I'm like, why? If
I'm watching a movie in my bedroom, I don't use subtitles. If I'm watching a movie, like me and Nicole are watching a movie in the living room, I will use subtitles because we have our AC unit that like kind of gets a little bit loud sometimes, but it's not constantly on, and I don't want to keep fiddling with the volume.
Yeah, like when we watched Glass Onion, I think that was a more recent one we saw.
So good.
Great movie. But we had to watch it with subtitles because half the time I just couldn't understand what certain characters were saying.
No, that's fair. That's fair. There's some mumbling in that.
It's not only that, it's the new TVs, like the flat screens. They don't have the speakers on the front of the TVs anymore.
You get a sound bar.
I mean, that's
even with my sound bar, I still need subtitles sometimes. It's weird.
I have a sound bar in my bedroom. Can't hear shit. I have surround sound.
It does make it sound better. It just like it's still there's something about like modern movies especially that's just like real hard to hear people.
Now for video games, always subtitles. Always.
Yes.
Because like I might not be paying full attention. I'll miss something. Like always subtitles with video games. I just started playing through Borderlands 3 again. And they did not default to being on, so I had to change it. Because a lot of games too have like the settings for subtitles where it's like, do you want all dialogue or do you just want main character dialogue kind of thing? All dialogue. I want it all.
Yeah, because like sometimes you'll just be like walking by somewhere and then you'll like hear somebody talking.
Yes. Yeah.
And then the subtitles will pop up and you'll be like, let me go check out what this guy's saying.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, and sometimes there's like, especially in Borderlands, there's funny shit that's being said, but it's also like over gunfire. Yeah. So like,
one thing
I hear the funny things that my Vault Hunter is saying.
One thing I like that new movies seem to be doing is like I bought that Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent or whatever. That
I remember seeing something.
Yeah, I bought it on Blu-ray and I put it in. I was like, all right, let me put subtitles on like I normally do. And there were two options: regular, subtitles to where it only does dialogue.
Yeah.
And then the option of descriptive where it, if like a gun fires, it'll say gunshot, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just like that there was that option. So the subtitles weren't distracting with all these extra things that weren't necessary, like car door closing or shit like that.
Sure, yeah. No, that stuff is that's a good setting.
Yeah, I just like that was an option.
Yes, no, that's absolutely the case. So I just watched for the first time Into the Spider-Verse.
Great movie.
Last weekend. Just watched it for the first time. It was so insanely excellent.
Yes.
The writing was good. The animation was like incredibly on point. It took me like almost until the end of the movie to be like, That voice is Nick Cage. It took me almost the entire thing to be like, oh.
That really was a great movie.
I know him. Yeah, I'm very excited for the second one.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Ghost Rider. That was a good movie.
me and a group of friends have already said, like, we're going to see the second one in theaters as soon as it comes out. Like, that was very, very good. The only reason I waited so long is because we have a buddy. He was like, I want to have, like, a couple people over to watch Spider-Verse, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen it yet. And he's like, you haven't seen it yet? And I was like, no, I'll watch it for the first time at your apartment. And I just didn't think it would take him this long to furnish it. At the entrance to his game room, hanging on his wall, he's got Big Boy hanging on his wall. And I was like, is that Big Boy? He's like, it's a room for big boys. It was so fucking funny. Oh, God. No, it was a really good movie. It was so excellent. I was almost in awe for the first half of the movie and how good it was.
What about the other half?
The other half, I was just like accepting it and enjoying it. But for the first half of the movie, it was pure shock and awe. I was just like, holy shit, this is insanely good.
You picked a good time to watch it because the next one's coming out soon.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Everyone else had to wait like 5 years.
When does that get released? Yeah. That's kind of what it did with like Game of Thrones and shit, right? Which is like, I'll wait till season 7 and then I'll start watching it. So I don't have to wait that long.
That's what I said about GTA 6. I was or like GTA 5. I thought about getting it, and I was like, just wait till GTA 6.
Do you not have GTA 5?
No.
What? You never had GTA 5?
No.
It came out in like 2013.
You know how old I was in 2013?
2.
I was 12.
I was about to say 11.
I was 12.
Just as a joke. You were 12. Oh, man. I'm sad.
He couldn't legally buy it yet.
Yeah, that's true.
I played GTA 3 when I was 9.
His parents weren't even old enough to buy it yet.
Right, take it easy. The first M-rated game I got was Assassin's Creed 3.
Okay.
Just because like I saw
I'm proud of you.
The trailers for it, and I was like, dope.
I just want to, this is not going to get too in depth. I just want to say something about Logan's parents. Your parents are the sweetest people. Like, they're very nice. And I had like a backpack, and I left my backpack on the hood of my car. And while we were like away from the cars, it started raining. And when I finally made it back to the car, I wasn't like super concerned about it. I was like, at this point, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. Yeah. His dad had like gone outside and taken my backpack off of my car and put it in their garage. Like, just to be like, oh, can't let Taylor's backpack. Like, oh, such nice people.
Would have been funnier if they put pink squibs in there. So when you got home.
It's like, wow,
such nice people, Zip.
No, that would be your parent, your mom. That would be your mom.
My one parent.
That would be what your mom would do.
That's what I would do.
Travis, I'm so sorry.
Shit, cut out the middleman. I'll do it myself.
Did I give the wrong answer, Travis? What do you mean? Should we give the context to that?
Yeah. You guys can describe that story.
So we were all in one place, and Brendan's mom was there, and Travis, I'm making it sound vague because we were at work. Travis walked by, and Brendan goes, see, Mom, doesn't he look like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo? And Brendan's mom just goes, oh, yeah! And then, like, looked at him for 5 seconds blankly, and then just, oh, yeah! And Travis just threw his hands up and walked away, and she was like, was that the wrong answer? I'm sorry, Travis!
Yes, it was the wrong fucking answer.
Dude, so fucking funny, dude. Your mom is very nice, too. Yeah.
It's funny because she was probably the last one who never made that connection.
The blank stare for like 5 seconds. Stare. It was so good.
Shut the fuck up.
So fucking good, dude. Shut the fuck up, Brendan's mom.
Stupid blonde hair.
Damn. So fucking funny. Great. God damn. How do we want to finish this one out here, guys? Because I think we're getting pretty close to that point. It's also getting late, and I'm pretty hungry. I didn't eat before coming over here.
I want to tell the story that I've been thinking about for 3 days now.
All right, go ahead.
Tell it.
We were at work.
Why don't you start out with this?
And that's the show.
Bye, everybody.
All right, Ken, play us off.